The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
The Area 51 raid is happening right now. NASA almost drops the ball. One of the sickest fucking stories of the year. All that and more on an all-new Might Be News. What's up, everybody? It's the week of September 3rd, 2019. My name is Taylor Cooper. With me, as always, co-host Kev. Co-host Danny. What up, Danny? Oh, I forgot to unmute you guys. It was almost perfect. What up, Danny?
Kev, he fucked up and you weren't here.
I look like a penis.
You weren't here to get him.
I look like a penis.
What is up, guys?
Kev is actually not here. CJ's here. What up, CJ?
How's it going?
And we got a special guest, Timmy Flanagan. What up, Tim?
Dude, just living the dream. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, man. So, Might Be News, Week 18. We're here to have fun. We have a lot of things to talk about. I have some major announcements to discuss with the network, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
I'm actually surprised you're here tonight.
I'm here tonight.
Yeah, I thought you were storming Area 51 with everybody else.
I thought about it, you know?
I mean,
I thought about it.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing that's going on right now.
So we're going to get into it, but yeah, it's definitely not what everybody
No.
It's a letdown.
thought it was going to be. But no, Kev's not here. He's actually going to call into the show.
He is.
Later on, yeah. Probably in the second half, which is going to be fun. But so far, so good. Timmy, I haven't seen you in forever. We go way back.
Way back like a butt crack.
Way back like a butt crack. I've known you and your family for a decade plus, and I'm really glad that you're here tonight.
Thank you, dude. I saw your post on Facebook, and within like a minute of it, I'm on my lunch break, and I'm like, get me. I got you. Please, please, please have me on the show. I was like, sick. I was super excited too. I'm telling my mom, like my dad, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to hang out with Taylor. I like texted my older brother. I was like, sick. They're having me. I was super hyped about it.
That's awesome, man. So what we do, we start every show with some good news. So we got some of that. Like I said, I have some major network announcements to do right after that, but let's do some good news first.
Hey, did you hear the news?
This better be good.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good stuff.
All right, Danny, week 18, what do you got?
All right, so my first story is coming out of New York. 2 weeks ago, a young fan attending the Cowboys-Giants game Week 1 game in Dallas went viral after he was denied an autograph by Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence. Lawrence shrugged the kid off, telling him, "Get the right jersey, son." Though there has been a debate on whether denying a child an autograph simply because of his jersey is a foul or not, people are seeing a sea of wrong jerseys come later in the season. Giants star running back Saquon Barkley saw the video and reached out to the 11-year-old and his family, offering them a flight and tickets to the Giants game against the Jets at MetLife Stadium on November 10th. Barkley will fly the family out and give them a meet and greet as well as a full VIP treatment.
Wow. So basically he's at a Cowboys game.
He's at a Cowboys game.
Trying to get a Cowboy autograph.
He's wearing his Giants jersey and he sees DeMarcus Lawrence.
Okay.
So he walks up and asks for the autograph and he looks at him just like he's a piece of trash and goes, "Get the right jersey, kid." And completely blows him off.
It's kind of rugged. Very dickish, though.
Very dickish.
Very dickish.
Very dickish.
Very cool of Saquon Barkley to do that, though.
Yeah.
Fuck him, though. He plays for the Giants.
I can't, dude.
Sucks.
As much as I hate that he plays for the Giants, he is just such an incredible player to watch.
Okay, terrific.
Moving on, a message in a bottle helped rescue a family stranded during a camping trip in Central California. When Curtis Winston led his family to a gorge on June, the 44-year-old expected a rope would be there to let them down. But there was no rope. Winston, his girlfriend, and the 13-year-old son had no cell phone service and were trapped above a 40-foot waterfall. In that desperate act of desperation and perhaps inspiration, the family made an SOS sign out of rocks, and Winston scratched out the words "help" on his water bottle. On a receipt inside, he wrote, "We are stuck at the waterfall. "Get help, please." The message in a bottle found its way to hikers downstream. They alerted authorities, who launched a chopper. The chopper found the trio sleeping next to the SOS sign. The family said it hadn't seen a single person during their 3-day trip, so they were shocked when they saw the California Highway Patrol chopper just hours after tossing the plastic bottle over the waterfall.
Wow.
My question is, why didn't they just go back the way they went?
Right.
So another part of this story, Sting heard about this and is flying him out to a concert.
Is he really? No. Okay. That would have been awesome.
That would have been dope.
Zing.
Well, it seems like they use message in a bottle a lot during that article.
Great usage right there.
All right, my last good news story is coming out of Bend, Oregon. Stu McDonald of Bend, Oregon already considered himself a very lucky man. He survived cancer twice. Then he bought the winning ticket in the state lottery worth $4.6 million.
Wow.
Every week, his wife would tell him to go get the winning ticket. She forgot to tell him this time, but he ended up buying a ticket anyway. "I'm a very lucky man," McDonald said in a statement. "I survived cancer twice, and here I am. This is amazing." So after all the cash options and the taxes, he's walking away in his pocket after surviving cancer twice with $1.5 million.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that's what I got for good news
Very good,
this
Danny.
week.
Very good. So, can you imagine beating cancer twice and then winning the fucking lottery?
Incredible.
That's got to be the coolest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Was
ever.
it the same cancer twice, or was it like lung
It didn't
cancer?
really go into it. It just said he survived cancer twice and then won the lottery.
That's just fire. That's like the American dream, hands down. Right.
I think he deserves to win after that. I mean, he's
Oh, yeah.
been through a lot. He's going to have all those medical bills. He probably missed a lot of work. So for him to win,
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
It's incredible.
Awesome stuff.
Very good. Thank you, Danny. So, like I said, I have some big network stuff going on here.
I'm excited to hear this. I don't even know the network stuff yet.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
I'm waiting for the Cliff Notes version. That was just long text.
Yeah. Some good, some bad. There's some good, there's some bad here. We'll kind of just mix it up here. So, the first good thing, very, very good thing. We have our first network sponsor.
Get the horns.
Okay, terrific.
One more for good measure. You know me as CBD. You heard April Dunn on our podcast before break, and we were talking all about CBD stuff. You know me as CBD. They are our first network sponsor. You're going to hear ads on most of the shows. We're going to make them ourselves. We're just going to talk about them here and there. But very, very cool stuff. If you go on to You Know Me as CBD, that's EUNOMIACBD.com. Use promo code MBN. You get free shipping and 20% off your order. Exclusively for our listeners. Exclusive.
That's awesome.
Exclusive. Just for you.
Fire.
It's a fucking sponsor. So shout out to April and everybody at You Know Me as CBD. Okay, that's the first bit of news. Second bit of news, Foundation Radio is not on the Might Be News Network anymore.
Okay.
They're not on the network anymore. Tommy Chong episode was the last episode of Foundation Radio that's going to be on the Might Be News Network. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. They're not going to be on the network. We're going to do their own thing. Best of luck to Foundation Radio.
Good luck going forward.
You know, doing great things.
Okay, terrific.
The next thing I wanted to say, that because of the very sudden departure of Foundation Radio, I've come up with a new show.
A new show.
A new show.
A new show.
And it's not even bi-weekly, it's weekly, people.
A weekly new show.
a weekly news show.
You're just full of good things tonight.
Listen, the whole thing about it is, and I want to go into more details, okay? But I don't even have, all I have right now is a working title.
Okay.
So I can't just put it out there because I don't even know what it's really called yet. Right now we record on Fridays. We always record on Fridays.
Okay.
I'm meeting with these people. They're going to be on the show Sunday. So I'm going to know more things on Sunday. You may or may not hear some things about this on sports. So tune into it because right now I just don't know everything, but it's happening.
Do you know what the podcast is going to be about?
I do. Do you want to know?
I would love to know.
It's about music. We're doing a show all about music. I have two very well-known and respected musicians from around the area. They're going to co-host a show with me, who is also a pretty well-known and respected musician around here.
Shit.
Carl Burnell and Ahmed Smith. We're going to do a show together. We're going to talk about music, and CJ is going to help us make a companion Spotify playlist to go with each episode.
All right, first time hearing, but I'm in.
CJ, that's a real thing that can happen? Because I've been talking about it like it's a real thing. Okay, it's a real thing, so it's actually going to happen.
I love Mach 22, so
I'm very, very excited about this whole thing.
We are giving the people what they want. They wanted a music podcast. We are giving you the best music podcast we can.
It's going to be absolutely mind-boggling. I can't wait to do it. The three of us, we're going to have guests. We're going to talk to other musicians. We're going to talk to music fanatics. We're going to sit around. We're going to talk, debate, discuss. And then at the end of all of it, you can go on Spotify and play the companion playlist. You can listen to it all weekend. The show's going to come out every Friday. Maybe this Friday, maybe not.
Good way to start the weekend, listening to some music podcasts.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Danny. Exactly what I'm talking about. So you start the week with us on news, get a little what happened last week.
Get the good news to start your week.
Start the week with some good news. Then you get some whatever stories from us, non-political, of course.
Of course.
Some opinion things, whatever. You make it all the way through the week, and you get this.
This is like giving your weekend that first
Jump
can
start.
of Red Bull.
Yes. Yes.
Fly.
Starting your week ending your week on a high note. On a high note. That's what we're about here. You're going to start it big. You're going to finish it big. Might be fucking News Network. You know what I'm saying? So that's the news, people.
Love it, dude.
That's the network news.
Love it.
That's the network news. Now I want to get into some worldwide news. Okay. More deaths are expected from vaping lung illness, CDC says. I see Timmy's got a vape. Danny, you got a vape?
Is mine here? It's here somewhere. I don't even know where. I think I left it in the car.
I have mine.
Damn it.
The CDC says that there's more deaths coming. The number of vaping-related lung illnesses has risen to more than 500. An eighth person has died from related lung illnesses. The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services reported Thursday afternoon that a man in his mid-40s died this week in St. Louis. He developed a mild respiratory illness, which ultimately progressed, leading to hospitalization and death.
From vaping.
From vaping, apparently.
It's the most touchy subject known to mankind right now, because literally the whole entire tobacco industry, which is known as 500,000 people die a year from smoking cigarettes. So you give me 8 people that have died in the past year from vaping. The difference in percentage on that to begin with is ungodly to even think about, because that's like something you wouldn't even learn in middle school as like a percentage thing happening. So first off, the people that are dying are from these illegal THC cartridges, which you create a black market when it's not federally legal for you to smoke marijuana. So if these people are taking the same step that people are taking with heroin, because heroin doesn't exist anymore, it's a fentanyl product that everybody dies from. So, excuse me, let's have something illegal that somebody can make a fake product on and people are going to die from. So everybody's going to look at it like, excuse me, yes, use this product. If you die from it, it's not my fault because I sold it illegally to you. But then everybody looks at it as the American, like, public. They're like, oh, well, vaping's terrible for you, so why are you doing it? Because 6 people died. Well, 500,000 people died last year from smoking cigarettes, so you're going to look at these people the same way that you look at these 6 individuals that have died from vaping. So the whole entire like thing like boggles my mind about thinking about the percentages, the what, because really it just breaks it down. Even my mother last night was like, nicotine will cause cancer, Timothy. And I was like, Marion, just look at your phone real quick and Google what you just said to me. Please just Google what you said to me. She's like, no, you're wrong, Timothy. And I'm like, so I go on my phone, I go into Google and I'm like, does nicotine cause cancer? And it was like, no, it does not. And I was like, Mother, no, it does not. She was like, you're wrong. And I'm like, nah, dude, like, just
The internet's wrong.
yeah, of course, everything you read there is completely right. But the whole factor is everything that can be created in a legal market, somebody's going to do that. Like, obviously, Asia does it, like Iraq, Iran, everything comes down to like opiates, like anything that can be created in a legal substance, somebody's going to do it. It's an open air drug market on what you can make with it's illegal. So obviously, if something's made illegal and they're going to make these products, somebody's going to die from it. But they look at it like this whole factor of like, oh, you vape, you're going to die because 6 people died of it in the last like 2 years. Really? 3 million people have died from smoking cigarettes in the last 5 years, but you don't bring that up. But it's so wild to think about like the brain capacity of people when they look at these stories and they're like, they instantly say, oh, 6 people died from vaping things. Julia, like the jewel is killing people. Like, nah, like that's not a thing. Just read into it and see what the whole entire story, the whole entire factor about everything is.
The thing with it is that like it's all so clickbaitish. All of it's very clickbaity. And you start reading these articles and they tell you what the ingredients are that are hurting people, but they don't tell you what fucking brands, what juices, what vapes, whatever are actually hurting people.
So
they just tell you what an ingredient is, like vitamin E or something, extra vitamin E. It's like a cutting agent, essentially. And all these black market people are using it in the vapes and in the THC vapes as well.
because it thickens them up.
Yep.
So what this whole thing actually goes back to is it's the big tobacco companies that are making these the ads about the vapes killing people. They're really pushing people to ban the vapes, because if you look at their sales worldwide, cigarette sales are down astronomically.
Yep. Oh yeah.
From vaping.
Yep.
They are losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
So you have a story come out and about a person that has died from vaping. What they died from is the black market THC cartridges that are made with stuff from somebody's garage.
The shit that you can buy online for like a quarter of the price of a jewel pop.
So they take these stories and they run with it, and they get the media involved because the media is their biggest tool. The media is going to put it out all over Facebook. They're going to put it out all over TV, all over the radios, and it causes fear. And when you have fear, you have change. And that's what people are doing, is they're saying, well, you know what? I'm either just going to quit altogether, and some people don't have the power to do that, or I'm just going to go back to smoking cigarettes, which people are doing.
Right.
And that's what's happening right now.
That's what they want. It's crazy. Moving on to the next story. As I mentioned in the cool new intro, the storming of Area 51 started last Friday.
So there were supposed to be how many estimated people going out to this?
Over 2 million people.
Over 2 million people said that they were going to go.
Over 2 million people signed up for it on Facebook, or like said that they were going or whatever. They are SVP'd on Facebook. And as a refresher, all these people were going to go Naruto run and try and break into Area 51.
They were going to steal an alien.
Find all the aliens.
Don't worry, they were practicing.
Reveal it to the world.
I've seen videos of them
They
practicing.
definitely did.
And all this shit. And eventually the guy who made the Facebook group moved the event. He ended up like trying to make it into like a concert, like festival thing, and he moved it to Vegas.
Yeah, so that's going on too.
To avoid, that's happening too. To avoid any clash with the Navy and stuff, because they basically said they were going to arrest people and whatever.
Well,
Kill
I saw-
motherfuckers, like straight up shoot you.
I saw the Snapchat video. Like the first people to show up there, they were straight 10 cop cars and military vehicles showing up around the perimeter.
They had a lot of extra security around Area 51 getting ready for this. But despite everything, only about 100 people showed up outside of Area 51 on Friday morning.
This is like when you want to have that party. Like, guys, I'm going to get a keg of beer. I'm going to order 5 pizzas. We're going to have a fire. And you sit outside around your fire, eating a slice of pizza with you and only your best dude that always shows up. And that's it.
Could you just imagine, like, all right, so just like imagine being somebody that doesn't live in Nevada, right? And you're like, you've been hyped
No
up
one
about
lives in
this.
Nevada.
You've been hyped up about this for like months.
You're
and
an
shit.
alien chaser.
You bought the ticket forever, like weeks ago, and you're just like, you wake up and it's like, today's the day. I'm flying I'm going to Area 51 today. You know, and you get on a plane and you do all this shit and you get out there and there's fucking 75 people.
Okay, terrific.
What do you like? How do you feel about that? Like, there's just nobody. Like,
listen,
100 people showed up outside of Area 51 early Friday morning.
You say 100 people?
Yeah, about 100 people.
That's it.
And at least 2 people were arrested. One person was charged with indecent exposure after urinating on the facility's gate. Another person was detained after attempting to go underneath the gate.
That's not a
So
good
do you
idea.
go viral on Facebook about a whole entire situation that you literally have Facebook going buck wild for a month and 100 people show up?
100 people showed up.
That's wild.
I'm curious, like, how well the music festival in Vegas did.
It was packed.
Was it packed?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I've been seeing videos from it because I follow Mike Busey.
Yeah.
I follow
know Busey.
Mike Busey, and I've been he's down there partying with him.
One of the other stories that I had this week, NASA emails reveal how the agency didn't see a large, quote, sneaky near miss asteroid.
When they say large, how large are we talking? Because if you're large and sneaky, those things don't go together.
It was about a football-sized asteroid, and in turn, it says it's the largest asteroid to, quote, pass this close to Earth in the last century.
Wait,
And they-
football size?
Football field size. So you're telling me you didn't
football
learn
field
from the
size. Yeah, sorry, not a
dinosaurs
football
dying?
size. Yeah.
You didn't learn from the dinosaurs
He
dying?
he
That's
said
what
football.
happened.
So
I said
I got-
football size. Yeah. It's the
so-
football field size. I'm sorry.
No, you said football field.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In emails obtained by BuzzFeed via Freedom of Information Act request, NASA officials asked each other how the asteroid named 2019 OK is the name of the
Shut up.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're okay in 2019 because it didn't hit us.
So, asteroid
Okay, terrific.
That's fantastic.
had escaped detection until an observatory in Brazil reported on it in July 24th, the same day it passed our planet. They'd had no idea that this asteroid was heading our way, literally until it was passing us.
I feel so good about the people that are keeping us protected right now.
Holy shit.
I just don't understand the whole concept of, like, you don't notice a rock the size of the Earth that we live on that is not passing us. Oh, hey, guys, sorry. I had my sunglasses on that day. My bad.
But it's not like there's somebody that is sitting there with a telescope constantly scanning, the
I'm pretty
the
sure
sky.
they have
They
people doing
do.
that.
But they do, but they have radars.
Dude, like,
It's fucking NASA we're talking
Right.
about, goddammit.
Yeah.
We have fucking radars.
This is why we need the Space Force.
the only people that have better telescopes are the Vatican, and that's only because they're looking for aliens to be like, yo, don't give up our shit, dude. We gotcha. We gotcha. We know you're out there, bro.
In the email chain, Paul Chodas, manager of NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, posed 2 questions first. Quote, why was 2019 okay not discovered by one of the major NASA surveys?
Not okay.
And second, if the Brazilian observatory hadn't caught the asteroid, quote, is it possible it could have escaped discovery completely? So, in other words, like, if these guys in Brazil didn't catch this thing, like, it's possible that no one would have ever even known that this thing passed us or even got that close.
I'd probably be, a lot better that way.
So what if this Hawaiian telescope that Jason Momoa is fighting about opened? Would they have seen it? Could this be Jason Momoa's fault?
It might have been.
Wow. Wow, CJ, bring in some fucking barriers right now.
In the following email, quote, by the way, all, just for context, it appears that 2019 OK is by far the largest asteroid to pass the Earth in at least a century.
Since the dinosaurs, dude, and you know about them, they're gone.
This guy's going off on all these people at NASA. Like, what are you guys doing?
What are you looking at?
He's like questioning like whether or not, and this is a very valid question, that if Brazil didn't catch this thing, and how many times has this happened? How many times is like a massive asteroid past the Earth and no one even knew it happened?
I just don't understand how you see a football field coming at you and don't see that motherfucker. Like, that's your job. You look up, you literally just look up and you see a football field coming at you. Hey, guys, do you see this rock coming at us? It's the size of Jacksonville Stadium. Did you see that? Cool, because that motherfucker's coming at us. I don't know if he got tackled 9 times like Mariota, but that motherfucker's coming right at us.
You gotta Armageddon that thing, blow it in two.
Will Smith called ahead. He was like, yo, dude, do you guys see that shit? Am I doing another movie? I don't know yet.
Are you guys ready for the sickest fucking story of the year so far?
I think so.
So this, I'm serious. Like, this is this has to be the sickest thing that I've read about in a really long time.
Okay.
And it bothered me. So, warning. This is not a happy story, okay? This is not a happy story.
I hope this doesn't let me down like Area 51 did.
It's not. We joke a lot about different things on this show, but this is a terrible
It involves more people than Area 51.
Yeah, a lot. Okay.
As you laugh about it.
This was posted on Friday, September 20th, the day that we're sitting here, via CNN Health. 2,246 fetuses were found in this guy's basement.
What?
In Chicago.
In Illinois. Yep.
Yeah.
2,246 fetal remains found in an Illinois garage, not in his basement, in the garage of Dr. Ehrlich Kloffer. This month from abortions he performed between the year 2000 and 2002 when he operated clinics in Indiana. They found them in Illinois.
What?
There's 730 days in 2 years, so do the math on how many babies that is.
That is ungodly. That is unbelievable. Kloffer died on September 3rd, okay, this year. Just recently died. And his family was going through his belongings at his home in Will County, about 45 miles from Chicago, when they found the medically preserved remains.
I was just going to ask, were they like preserved in jars?
They were inside, they were inside small sealed plastic bags that contained a chemical used to preserve biological material. The guy who found this stuff, he said, quote, I can tell you the 31 years I've been doing this job, I've never seen anything like this ever. It is a strange, one of those once in a lifetime things. All right, your relative dies. He used to be a doctor who ran an abortion clinic. And you are going through his shit. Just dies suddenly. And you're going through his garage and you stumble upon boxes and boxes and boxes of plastic bags filled with aborted babies.
I just don't understand why they were in his house.
Yeah, I don't understand what the purpose of them is. Being like, what do you do with them?
Nothing.
Obviously nothing because they're all there.
It's like legitimately Silence of the Lamb type human being. Like, that man's brain should be taken out of his body and searched to see what triggers made him. That is an ungodly amount of babies that are put in bags.
It's
like,
dude,
to the point of where you question the existence of humankind, that somebody exists like that can do that to human beings.
Right.
That is like that boggles my mind just to think about. Like, and then what are they, like Ziploc, like freezer bags?
Yeah, basically.
That's what I'm thinking.
Was this a legal abortion clinic?
Yes.
So, I mean,
yes.
he's not a horrible person because it was his job.
Right. Cloffer operated 3 abortion clinics in South Bend, Indiana, before his license was suspended in 2015. County officials estimated how long the remains had been preserved, but did not provide details on how many or how they determined they were from nearly 2 decades ago. Quote, the condition they are in, it's clear they are older. Cloffer did not follow Indiana's law for disposal of the fetal remains and the filing of the proper paperwork. The remains will be transferred to the custody of the Indiana Attorney General. So they're doing a whole mess of investigations tied to this. I mean, this is a huge
So
deal.
it sounds like he might have been doing this at his house.
No. They said, I'm sorry, I didn't read that part, but they said that there's no evidence to suggest that he'd been doing this in his house.
So he would,
and they are saying that these are from 20 years ago. These aren't new. These are from the year 2000 to 2002.
That's insane.
Isn't that fucking crazy,
dude?
All right,
it's
so
fucking crazy.
I'm thinking he didn't want to pay because I'm sure there's a good fee on
disposal.
Disposal.
Yeah, but you're running an abortion clinic, and if that guy comes to pick them up to dispose of them, and sorry, run a clinic, but I don't got any. I haven't had any for 20 years now.
How did nobody pick up on this in 20 years, though?
Right.
What did they do with the fetuses? Because obviously, like the whole stem cell thing is like a major thing. That's Indiana. That's like redneck country. So how did they not know about this?
Right.
All right, I know this is going to be taken the wrong way when it comes out of my mouth, but so Taylor, you used to work for that place that cremated dogs.
Animals. Yeah.
So what if you went to one of these vets, and they didn't have any animals that pick up? Would you think anything is wrong about it?
Yes and no. I mean, depending on the place. Like if it's a high, if it's a high capacity thing, like if it's a big place that does a lot of things, then yes, I would be kind of suspicious. Because
or even if there were, say they usually have like 15 animals for you to take, and they had 5 that day.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I don't know. Also, I feel like an animal would be completely different from a human fetus that's being taken out of a woman's womb.
Well, I think
that's like a major difference.
He was just using a scenario.
What he's saying is like the people who would come and pick them up from the facility.
Like how did nobody see this happening?
Right.
Like somebody that's in charge,
years and years of it.
Somebody that's in charge or has to come and clean up or dispose of it properly had to have known that something didn't seem right.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy.
Wow.
I read this and I was like, I got emotional about it. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. Like how someone could do something like this. And I mean, people are going crazy over it as they should. It's really, really fucking sick.
I kind of just wish that they found out about this before he died, because I would love to hear why he had them.
Yeah, why did you keep them?
Right.
Nobody knows. Love to know.
I wonder if he has like a journal or something that they're going to find, like something that he like documented something.
Like some Buffalo Bill type shit.
Right.
It's probably some Hello Kitty notepad or something.
Right. Listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do What's the Point? Late Review. And we're going to try and get co-host Kev on the phone, too. We'll be right back after this. Hey, Taylor Cooper here. And if you're looking for real, all-natural relief from stress and muscle soreness, you've got to check out our friends at Eunomia CBD. Eunomia CBD products are grown and processed in the USA, nano-amplified, 100% THC-free, and third-party lab tested. Order anywhere in the U.S. and use promo code MBN to get free shipping plus 20% off your entire order just for our listeners. What are you waiting for? Is stress wearing you down? Are sore muscles getting in the way of your weekend plans? Eunomia CBD is a game changer. I personally love their menthol pain relief lotion. Their gummies are delicious, and they even have CBD treats for your dogs. Go to eunomiacbd.com, check out all their products, and don't forget to use promo code MBN for an extra 20% off your order plus free shipping. It's your life. Feel better. Eunomia CBD. That's EUNOMIA. EUNOMIA CBD.com. MyPenuNetwork.com. Go there now. Use MBN as the promo code. Get 20% off and free shipping. Must be 18 years old or older to purchase.
So you've been listening to the Might Be News Network, but you still can't get enough each week? Become our patron on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/MBN Network to become a patron and get exclusive content now. For as little as $5 per month, you'll get access to extended episodes of all your favorite shows, as well as perks including MBN merch and monthly giveaways. Just want to support the network? Become a patron for as much or as little as you'd like. Get bonus content each week and head to patreon.com/MBN Network. Your contributions help us make this network bigger and better than ever before. Patreon.com/MBN Network.
Welcome back to Might Be News. That's right, people. You know me as CBD. Go there now. Check them out. I'm telling you, it's great, great stuff. I wouldn't get an advertiser on the network if I didn't believe in their product. This stuff is great. I'm telling you, it's great. Go there, get 20% off. Promo code MBN. Also, go to MBNNetwork.com. It's never been easier for you to find your new favorite podcast. There's going to be a new show on the thing. I've been hyping up a new show recently that I haven't talked about, and I haven't really said anything else about it. And this is not that new show. So there's more coming.
Wait, what?
Yes. Forgot to mention that.
Another surprise?
I'm not going to talk about it right now, but yes, it's happening. There's more.
You're the man that just keeps on giving and giving.
More. That's how it's going to go down from here
With
on
a rebel yell.
Oh, yes.
CJ.
That was perfect.
Wow. That was fantastic, CJ. Absolutely fantastic. All right. So, Timmy, like we were saying earlier, man, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm really proud of you. You're doing a really good job right now.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's really good to see both, like, everybody that's sitting at this table right now and being a part of this network right now, the NBA network, which is fucking fire. And I've been looking at it on my Facebook since May when I got out. All of this is fucking amazing.
Thank you, man.
Tonight, like, being able to talk to you guys, being able to be as your like guest star and like or whatever, like guest star. Like I literally like told my parents about this, told my girlfriend about this. Like I told a bunch of people, like I told my boss, like I was like, yo, check out the NBA network. Timmy's gonna be on there. Like this shit is dope. They got like a bunch of people that listen to it. Like,
are your parents gonna listen to it?
Oh, of course, dude. I already told Jim and Mary Ellen about it, dude. They were like, they were super hype about it too. They were like, tell Danny, tell Taylor, we said hi, like blah blah all this shit. And I was like, of course. And CJ just got my new cell phone number again because he's been hitting up the old one. But like, this is super cool to me.
Yeah, man.
Like this is super cool to me. Like old me would have just been like going to like it, and I don't even want to like say it over like the air. But like this is cool to me, hanging out with some dope ass dudes that are talking about some dope ass shit. Like this is fun, dude. I like this.
That's great.
I like this. This is enormous. Like I have 4 dudes sitting around me. Well, I'm the 4th one, but we're all smiling. We're all smiling and laughing.
Yeah,
like this is awesome. Let's talk about some stuff.
It's good, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you for being here. You ready for what's the point?
I'm ready.
What's the point? Is there a point to this? What is your point?
Are you just gonna sit there and look stupid?
All right. Kev's not here, so he's pointless. Danny, what's your point?
All right. You're a big sports guy like I am.
I am indeed.
You like college football.
I do.
Anybody else like college football?
Hands down, it's the best football ever.
Okay,
they don't play for money; they play for pride.
You guys have seen College Game Day, right?
Yes.
They go and they do a taping at school, and all the students show up and they bring signs and they hold up signs, right?
Yes.
Some of them are really funny.
Yep.
This one caught my attention.
Yes.
So this guy's name is Carson King. And for a joke, he showed up to the taping of College Game Day with a sign begging for beer money. But he didn't realize, like, it went viral very quick.
The Busch Light sign.
Yeah, he wanted money for Busch Light.
So his sign read, Busch Light supply needs replenished. At the bottom, it had his Venmo information. Send money. Well, he didn't realize that people were actually going to start sending money. Right?
Yeah.
So he held up this sign. Next thing you know, he starts getting all these notifications that he's getting money in his account.
Yeah. Yep.
$1,600 it got up to, right? So as all this money kept coming in, he realized that he couldn't keep this money. He did this as a joke, so he decided he was going to donate it all to the University of Iowa Steed Family Children's Hospital.
Yep. Go Hawkeyes.
All the money that he was going to get.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it started to go viral, and Busch Beer and Venmo both caught wind of this and decided to match his donations according to his Twitter profile. So I got this story from a few days ago. When I got it, he was at, this is money that people have sent to his Venmo. He was at $75,000.
Yeah.
A few days ago. I decided to go on his Twitter. Right now I'm on his Twitter and I'm getting a live update. He is now up to $278,000.
It's so amazing.
Wow.
Like, so amazing.
This isn't like a GoFundMe where you can go and just donate and see how much
It's
money
pretty much
has.
$1 million for those kids, that little kids.
Yeah, so right now in his Venmo account, $278,000, which is going to be matched by both Venmo and Busch Beer. So while on his Twitter, I decided to scroll down some more. Busch Beer made his portrait on one of their fucking cans.
Wow.
Fire.
That is fucking
Fire,
awesome.
bro. That dude is a legend.
Busch Beer.
Wow.
Hey, Carson King, we said we'd send you a year's worth of Busch Light. Oh, yeah. Also, they're sending him a year's worth of Busch Light.
That dude's the man.
It's
That
fucking
dude's
awesome.
the man,
That's-
dude.
that's
So
awesome.
it said, hey, Carson King, we said we'd send you a year's worth of Busch Light, but first we had to make sure the cans were fit for a king. Let us know where to send the truck. And here is a picture of a can of Busch Light with this dude's
That is
freaking
fire.
That is awesome.
So
Keith
this
Stone's pissed.
So
Wow.
this college kid showed up to a taping of College Game Day with a sign that he thought was funny, and it turned into this movement. Like Timmy said, $278,000 from him, $278,000 from Busch Beer, and $278,000 from Venmo to the University of Iowa Steed Family Children's Hospital.
That is amazing.
And we talked about that hospital and what the Hawkeyes do at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before on the show, they turn and they wave to all the kids at the hospital.
That was
It's
one of my good
fantastic.
news stories. So
Yep.
this was actually going to be in my good news story, but I thought it was
this is
cool
point-worthy.
that
Yeah.
he just
That's
just
fire,
simple college
dude.
student just made up this sign, and he's done so much with it. And he's getting recognition when, they didn't have to, but, for Busch Beer to print his photo on a beer can and send him a year's worth of beer. It's just cool stuff, man.
That is the American dream. Fuck getting rich. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
That right there. You be that dude that helps out 1 million little kids. That is the American dream. It's
incredible.
Fuck all of it.
It's incredible. That's, like you say, we talk about it regularly. I guess we haven't talked about it in a while, but the internet always wins.
Always.
Common saying. The internet always wins. And this is a moment where the internet really won.
The internet won big time.
Humanity won because the internet won this time. It's not some viral piece of shit, that sucks some kid, doing something dumb or whatever.
Dude, my hair on my arms is standing up right now thinking about that. That is so amazing.
Right.
That puts a smile on my face knowing that these little kids are going to reap the benefits of this guy that just wanted to drink Keystone Light. Like,
yeah, so
like,
it was
straight up.
The sign was great.
It was Busch Light.
It was straight to
Busch,
the point.
yeah.
Yeah, it was straight to the point. I need more Busch Light, or my Busch Light supply
And he pushed
needs
that
to be
all the
replaced.
little kids that are dying, dude.
Yeah.
That in general, makes me it makes me feel better about myself and better about the humankind. It's like the whole shit that the whole entire human race is going down. That right there, that dude's holding up a sign to be like, "Excuse me, I drink your beer,
Yeah.
and it sucks that I don't have money for it, but you're giving me $30,000 or whatever it is. Yes, let's give it to these little kids that are dying." That right there, just it makes my hair stand up knowing that somebody out there else is thinking like we're thinking.
Yep.
So the cool thing about it was he really was out of beer money.
Right.
He legitimately was. So once he reached $1,000, he put up a post saying "Holy shit, I didn't know this was going to happen," and that's when he decided he was going to donate it. But he said, "I'm going to donate all, but enough to buy me one case of Busch Light. So he was going to keep 17 bucks,
That's
16,
dope. That is dope, dude.
15.99.
You
So
are that
he was going to
dude.
keep 20 bucks to buy a case of beer and then donate the rest. And that's when everybody started catching on.
If I was getting married in the next 6 months, that dude would be my best man. Straight up, dude.
Dude, and the cool thing, another cool thing about it too, is that the hospital is at the rival school's campus. Like this was like a rivalry crossover thing. He was for Iowa State.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because last weekend was rivalry weekend. It was Iowa versus Iowa State.
So he was
It was a
Iowa-
terrible game, too.
Yeah,
So
it was.
he was with Iowa State
Yeah, yep. And he donated. Yeah, yep.
to that hospital.
Hawkeyes,
That's
yeah.
that's okay.
Yep.
That is even
Very cool.
yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
dope.
That's
Anybody that does that to any type of kids that are in...
It's incredible.
How much you want to bet that any party you go see him at, he's going to have one of the cans with his face on it?
Why not?
Face
Yeah.
out. Face out
Who are
all
you,
the time.
Bro,
All the time.
if Keith Stone put me on a fucking beer can, I'd walk around with that beer can with just that out. Are you
That's like,
serious?
as his new name tag. Like, doesn't
Like,
even matter.
that's his new pickup line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like he sees a girl he likes, all he gotta do is toss her a can of Busch Light with his photo on it.
Yeah, that dude's getting more
I'm
vagina
that
than
dude.
Tampax.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
come on.
that dude.
Bitch, I
That
help
dude,
kids.
he is, Danny. He is that dude.
That dude.
That dude's getting more vagina than Tampax. So
So my point, that was a great point, Danny.
Thank you.
So my point this week is that there is, just released today, there is a new Gangstar song in the world. Yes. New Gangstar. New Gangstar.
with J. Cole,
With J. Cole. The song
who
is
is
called...
the greatest ever.
He's really good. The song is called Family and Loyalty. Gangstar featuring...
Diamonds.
Yo,
Let's get it.
it's so gangster.
It is fire, bro.
It is so
and the video
gangster.
is so good.
It's so good. Oh, there's a video too?
Yeah,
I
bro.
haven't seen the video yet.
It's black and
my
white,
God.
too. It's good.
Oh, dude.
Come on.
It. Guru died from Gangstar. Guru died in 2010, and I miss Guru all the time. Like, I love Gangstar, love his solo shit. And, like, I saw that Premier posted something on Instagram like a couple days ago, like, hey, there's a new Gangstar song coming out featuring J. Cole. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, in my mind, I was like, oh, this is some recycled ass bullshit. Like, is it going to be like that? Is it going to be something crazy new? Or like, what's the beat going to sound like? And dude, I pressed play first thing this morning. Like, I woke up, I'm getting ready for work, and I was listening to the Gangstar song. And
Is it just
Fine,
one
you
song?
sent it to
Yeah,
me.
one song.
You
Yeah.
sent
I
it to
sent
me
it to
like,
you too, yeah.
too, bro. I listened to the whole album after that.
yeah.
Diamonds and Forever.
I
Like,
listened to Moment of Truth after I listened to the song.
God, it was fire.
Family and Loyalty is what the song's called, featuring J. Cole.
Yep, it's fucking fire.
Gangstar with two
Roar
R's
on it.
and produced by DJ Premier, as always. This thing, as soon as you press play on it, it's Gangstar.
Yeah, it's so gangster.
Like you, as soon as you hear it open up, you're like, this is exactly what I've
so
been missing.
Good. It's so
Exactly what
good.
I've been, as a fan of Gangstar.
I played it 7 times at work today.
Yeah, I played it a bunch too. It's crazy good. Let's do late review. Here we go. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing. Why didn't I know about this sooner?
all right, Danny, what are you reviewing?
So I'm going to review one of my guilty pleasures.
Oh,
Bacon?
My guilty pleasures.
Bacon?
Not well, that's not a guilty pleasure. I mean, I just love it. Reality TV. New season of America's Got Talent just ended.
yes.
Okay. America's Got Talent, American Idol. I'll admit they're my guilty pleasure. I like that type of shit. But America's Got Talent, I've watched it every year. I think this was probably one of the best years talent-wise for the finale. There was a lot of good people. A lot.
Yeah.
There was this one comedian who was just absolutely hysterical.
Was he the one with the mental thing where you like...
Yeah, he was born with some sort of medical condition where he's really short arms that weren't even fully developed.
Oh, okay.
And he was hysterical.
Really?
Like, he had me crying some nights.
It was good.
But the guy that won, his name is Cody Lee.
Yes.
Cody
Please,
Lee.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you. That dude is the man.
Cody Lee
please keep
is
going.
autistic and he is blind.
Yes.
He has a lot of trouble communicating, can't talk full sentences, can't understand what he's saying some of the times. But his parents noticed that he had a love for music. And this guy came out and he killed it.
Murdered it.
Yes, he did.
He was incredible. And I would just sit there and it absolutely blows my mind
It cheers you up.
that somebody that has that disability where speaking normally, they can't communicate.
Right.
They can't make full sentences. And he can come out and sing like that and play the piano like that and be blind?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And Allison asked me, she said, do you think he won because he was good or because of, his
condition?
His condition.
Yeah. No.
He was that good.
Yeah.
I would go and see his show.
And also, yeah, for sure. But also, like, I think just how incredible of a person he was.
Yeah.
One. Because, like, every time he was done performing and the crowd was going wild, his expression, how happy he was, just sitting there clapping.
No, he deserved to win. He fully deserved to win.
did.
I agree.
Great season.
Really good.
Great season this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch it at all, but like I kind of wish I did after seeing some of his stuff. There's a YouTube video of all of his performances from the season.
Yeah.
And I watched all 20 minutes.
The first performance when his mom walked him out there.
Yeah.
I'm on the train back from Philly, seeing my PO, right? And I'm sitting there, and it's like 9:30 at night, and there's a bunch of, it's the train back from Philly, the R5. And I'm sitting there, and I'm crying, dude. I'm crying on the train back from Philly. Who does that looking like me? I'm crying. And I'm like, who else is watching this? Who else is watching this? Who the fuck does that at 30 years old? Super people that know that dude is amazing as a human being.
Amazing.
Dude, I was crying on the train back. And people were looking at me and I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just watching this fucking really autistic guy.
My review this week is so we were kind of just like going to bed one night this week, looking for something fun to watch, and cruising through Amazon Prime. And they don't have like many. I mean, they do have some new movies, and obviously they have a bunch of shit you can rent. But they're like free movies that you can watch and shit. We watched The Fifth Element this past week.
Love that movie.
Dude, it is like, that's a fucking classic,
It's
man.
so underrated.
It's very, very underrated. Written and directed by Luc Besson or Besson. I don't know how you say his name. Whatever. It's got Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, right?
Yeah.
Chris Tucker. And it's just like, you put it on and you can just watch the whole thing. No matter, to me, this is one of those movies that you can just like put on anytime, any day.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Amazon.
All right,
That's
cool.
where I found it on. Yeah.
I got you.
And just so good. Like Bruce Willis is like, it takes place in like the distant future, whatever. And if you haven't seen The Fifth Element, it's like, it came out in 1997, so it's a little old. It's pretty old.
Yeah, I mean,
but to me, the special effects still kind of stand the test of time.
I just don't understand
Still
human
looks
being that
good.
has not seen The Fifth Element. Like,
Right.
the special effects are decent.
They're still good for now.
It's one of those. You can't really say it's a corny movie, but it's really good.
So it's like, it's classified as like an action thriller, but it's also pretty fucking funny. There's parts of that movie that are hysterical.
Yeah.
I rate that movie 9.
out of 10?
easy 9,
Yeah,
yeah.
hands down,
Easy
dude.
9 out of 10.
Classic of
Rightfully
classics.
so.
Yeah, easy
Rightfully
9
so.
out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Should we try and call co-host Kev?
Do you really want to?
So we're gonna do.
Kevin Kinderman.
Can we talk about this before we do it?
We're gonna do.
You want to talk about Takashi before Kevin?
You're gonna pull the producer.
We'll save
card.
that. We'll save that for the Patreon bit. So
I got a lot to say about the Takashi.
So we're gonna get Coach Kev on the line, but before I do that, I was saying before we came back from break that I know how to make Siri curse, which I don't think a lot of people know how to do.
No.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I tried talking dirty to Siri.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
Nope.
She doesn't like it. So there's a way you can trick her. And the way that you can do that is, this is a little fun fact. You just put curse words in people's contact names. And then she doesn't have a choice.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you're going to use Siri to call Kev right now, and we get to hear what you have him labeled as in your phone?
Correct. Yeah.
Do it up.
Ready? Hey, Siri. Call Kinderfuck.
Calling Kinderfuck.
Calling Kinderfuck. Hello?
Hello.
Yo,
what's up, Kinderfuck?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, so I just showed the world how to make Siri curse, and it's by putting curse words in your contact names.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know that you're in my phone as Kinderfuck, right? You've known that for a long time, right? I've told you that. I told you that a long time ago.
You're a fucking fantastic friend.
Yo, Kev, let me tell you, you're not here tonight, and Taylor has messed up 3 times now?
Yeah, I have.
So you're a terrible friend and you're a terrible producer as well.
That would be correct, I suppose. I messed up. I did the intro very well, Kev. You should know, but I messed up like right after the intro.
Yeah, he didn't turn my fucking mic on.
I didn't turn anybody's mic on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christo.
It's been one of those nights, Kev. But you ready for This Week in History, Kev?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
And now it's time.
Jesus Christ.
For This Week in History.
You gotta do me like that.
With co-host Kev.
Fuck.
All right, Kev, what do you got?
September 24th, 1991. Children's author Dr. Seuss dies at 87. September 25th, 1959, 9 black children were escorted to Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, under heavily armed guards because of racial violence. September 26th, 1960, Richard Nixon and John F. Kennedy took part in the first televised presidential debate. September 27th, 1998, Mark McGwire hit his record-setting 69th and 70th home run in the last game of the regular season. That's what I got.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Good job, Kev.
Oh, dude, I fucking killed it tonight.
I miss you, buddy.
Kev, do you want to hang out for Patreon for a little while?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right. We'll get out of here and do that then.
All right.
Are you...
Hey, Kev, you just messed up again.
I messed up again.
Yo, he just hit the wrong button.
Listen. All right. before the song ends...
I'm so glad you were on the phone for this.
Go to eunomia.cbd.com. Take a look at their stuff. Use promo code MBN and get free shipping, 20% off your order. That's eunomiacbd.com. Check it all out. It's crazy. Go to patreon.com/MBN Network for more of this episode. We got more with Timmy. We got more with co-host Kev on the line. We're going to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. We're going to talk about a bunch of other stuff.
Dickhead.
Yeah, what, Kev?
Do you really think they know how to spell eunomia?
I already broke it down earlier, but for those of you who missed it, it's eunomiacbd.com. That's eunomia. It's also in the commercial, Kev.
I never would have guessed that.
It's in the commercial. Go back to the commercial. We'll see you guys next week. Good job tonight, Danny.
Thanks.
Fuck you, Kev.